Hello, I hope you guys have seen the recap, the first recap. If not, go ahead and check that one out. So in this episode, we are in the HRE, and up until now, we weren't able to go into wars, but now we can go into wars. So we are in episode 9. So in episode 9, I mean in turn 9. This is actually episode 2. So we are gonna do a few more turns. So now the actual fun begins.
Is no matter, my lord. Let's continue.
So this Polish army was a, which has a big army here. So what I believe happened was the Vienna, sorry, Hungary was skipped a turn. Because they were skipped a turn, they weren't able to take Ragusa because Milan was able to siege it first and Hungary could not attack them, and they saw a big Polish army here when they only had like 2 men here. So obviously Hungary in fear was able to buy some mercenaries and quickly push some men up north. And what they did was, because of fears of the Polish army, which was within their striking distance, they did attack the Polish troop. I don't know if they weakened them. He says he weakened them. Let's just check that out if that's actually true. Yeah, if we see some units are weakened, and this is a crappy army, you know? So here I'm normally sieging these because he can touch it, and I go on ahead and take them. And I have here a big force, which eventually I move them in this direction. After taking this, I possibly go slowly here because I possibly make a fort. Well, this is also something I have to consider because he can go to Vienna and I don't have enough men here, or he can go to Prague. I'll be rewarded with some military units, so I possibly go for that so I can have some quick military units. At the same time, I know Sicily is here and I just go for Sicily. He pissed me off. At the same time, I send my boats here because I already want the boats here. I'm not at war with Portugal, I'm just doing this so he moves out of the way. And I put here troops likely to block any reinforcements or even ship passage because free ships, that's quite a lot. So the next turn, at turn 10. So far we have a good relationship with Hungary. We do have a good relationship with England offside the screen. But this is where things gets the worst get to start. So Hungary send some money for map information. Normally, I always deny these requests because I don't like selling map information. Because I don't want people knowing what I have. I might have accepted though. Uh, so Sicily is threatening me because now there's gonna be wars. So what we see here is Bologna got taken and he has an army here. Now, oh, this is what happens. So you guys saw in the start of the turn the Mary celebration. So what I did was, and this is turn 10, so I'm just gonna recap that for you guys so you guys get to see. Let's ignore this. So this guy is suitable prince. So what I do was I changed this for my capital. So now I have a prince here. So now this battle I can already win. Because I just have to take his leader. And I do win that battle. Obviously I'm not gonna win this. But I do win that battle. So I won that battle, but he's able with spies to take it after. But I win that battle and I gain a turn there. Here is where I do a very, very good move. I see that he has a family member here, so I do something of the sort. I take this without any problem. Now, and something happened. Wait. So let's keep on recording. So what I did is actually manually play that battle as I normally tend to do. I do normally always manually play battles. So let's say, and I sack it. Now this is having some bugs. So I'm just gonna reload this episode. So I don't care about this. I don't care about this now. I just want to show you guys this. So I take this, I sack it, I get some troops here, and I do something of the sort. By the way, I move some troops to this boat. I get this guy around here. Now this is not gonna work perfectly, but you guys get the idea what I did. So first of all, I think I get these guys down here. And I get this guy here. Now this guy goes here and sieges this. Them two, which are stronger, don't forget, I didn't auto-resolve this. So I saved the horses. They defeat this, which they do here, and I get the man of the hour. So now I have them together. Now what I have to do is... I don't remember. I think I get him here. I post them here. Oh no, well I don't remember what I did, but basically now I don't have enough movement points for one. But imagine I do this properly, because obviously I checked out the best way to do that. And I basically get a man of the hour here. I might have had them separately. Yes, I had them separately, I believe. So I had one unit front, one unit behind. They can still kill this guy. And then I send my horse here because he still has enough movement points. And with this guy, I attack him. Now I just have to kill them, which aren't that hard. Even with just the faction leader, I could possibly do that. Obviously, I do that manually, and I kill all units, and I take this city. At the meantime, my army is going here. So Milan is attacking me. Poland is getting attacked. So I possibly go and I make a camp or something like that. Oh, and Poland is here, so now that's fearful. And Hungary is around me. At this point, I'm afraid because they have a ballista, so I believe I attack them. So I possibly go to make a man over the hour here or something like that. And then I just attack them. So that's possibly what I do. And with this guy, I send him here. I have spies somewhere. Where the hell are my spies? Did I move them? Oh, they are here. So I just get my spies in, 91%, it's not that hard, and he possibly opens these. Yep. And then I just put the troops here. And now with all of these troops, I have to be able to take this. Which I do, because, you know, even statistically, it's not that bad. So I take this, so this is now mine, and Hungary troops are dead here. Hungary, I mean Poland troops. Here is, I believe, they stopped war, so I was in fear that they were gonna attack me. So I attack these guys, obviously they die. Here I'm getting ready to go after Krakow. I'm gonna wait another turn. Most unlikely I send some spies this way, maybe? I don't remember. But even though, oh, this is what I do. So this guy was around here. Okay, so I move this guy down. So next turn, which is turn 11. So in turn 11, I already took Palermo. You see the extra unit I was telling you about? And the horses. So I guess the general is able to get close, but the horses didn't. Who I don't remember. Anyhow, the next turn I split this somehow, and I send certain men here. Obviously, okay. I send them here. I just siege this, and I mean there's nothing he can do. Obviously, I send some troops. I have him buy some troops. Or whatever. And these guys here, How many? Yeah, I split this up definitely, and I have the guys going in the boat this direction. Something that puts me closer to here. At the same time, Milan now has all of this. And he was able to take this, but before he took it, I placed 2 units here. Because what happens is I'm touching the rebels. So for him, they have less movement points, and for him to take some these units out, he will have to be touching these rebels. And even if he can win that rebels easy, that still kills some of his troops. So now I have that's just bugging them. And I have a general here which can do some damage, like killing this guy or something like this. I don't remember what I did. Oh, by the way, you see how the troops are here? I also had a troop here, which made Milan attack this guy here, and now the rebels just there annoying him. Sicily has landed troops here. Sicily, by the way, is now computer. After this, they kind of quit the game. And they also did something illegal here regarding the Crusades. So they had a penalty applied against them to pay some cash because they broke a rule. They never paid the cash, they just quit the game. Now France is attacking them here, and the thing is, France is gonna become rival. At the same time, I'm sending my troops down because I see Milan is already having a foothold. Now, apparently, now I have Hungary attacking me, and Hungary is expanding in my lands. Obviously, I'm able to kill them here. While here, I'm ready to take them out, and they have troops. You know, it's always risky, and I know there was this army here. So while scouting, I noticed they have an army here. So what I did is I attacked them, and I get excommunicated. But they have both the faction head and the leader, which means when I win this and I actually kill them, they they because I actually kill them, they become rebels. At the same time, I'm expanding here, and I took Denmark last turn with my ballista, and I disband the ballista. No, I send the ballista here, but then I say no, I prefer having the ballista over here. So that was just a waste of 1 turn. Down here, I'm trying to have a agreement with England because I don't want to get gang attacked. So at this point, just so you guys realize, I'm fighting Sicily, Milan, Poland, and Hungary. That's 4 factions. None of them fought any faction yet, other than AI. So going on turn 12. Going on turn 12. Going on turn 12. Hungary has a force here. They took Zagreb because they already had it, and they have a force here. Now they are teaming up with Milan, but they are not yet allied. So I think he got stuck here because I read he wanted to go to Innsbruck. Now I still have my general here, and I'm trying to find an opening, but I'm not able to, and I don't have spies there. But I already have spies coming up north. I don't remember what I did here. I most likely made a fort. That's the most reasonable explanation. And France is out. Poland, as you guys mentioned, is also out. So now I'm just normal sieging them. And I placed this unit here because I believe Hungary had troops the other way around. Yeah, they had some troops to reinforce Poland. Obviously, Poland lost their troops, so now he's a rebel. At the same time, I might have gone south. We'll see next turn. While this guy, which is my faction leader, goes north through this region, not through here. Apparently, I went straight here, and I possibly went for Tunis later. So that's possibly what I did. So it was yeah, because I could only reach one, and I was afraid the computer boats could kill me, so I preferred to take Carly than Tunis. So going on turn 13. So on turn 13, So on turn 13, just so you guys see, I have a good economy running. Um, and Milan just allowed Hungary to pass, and they have such a powerful force, which I cannot defeat them. Because they actually look, they actually have a very good force with spearmen, archers, and the faction leader. I could not do that with just my horses. So most likely I send the horses this way, and yes, I do have here a fort. Now, what Milan does is they have a lot of spies, and they are able to take them out. While this goes up north, he has to go around. And here I'm expanding, and I'm not sure what to do here. So I think this turn is when I siege. Yep, I didn't want to siege last turn because I thought he could take me out with just archers, just by using their archers to kill me from behind. So I send all of these troops here, thinking, alright, the guy cannot win with just this man. And here I'm sieging Tunis. Here I keep on expanding over here, and this turn I also take Oslo with these troops. Now after this I'm sending a units down south, but this guy joins, and after taking these, which obviously this is all being manually resolved. Oh, that was actually good auto resolve. Possibly should have had an auto. I send these troops to the south. Now I know Hungary has Kiev, but I also know, based on last turn, they don't have that many men. Yep, this guy went down, and I think I just normal siege them and possibly buy some mercenaries. Because there's no way he can win. I possibly buy a mercenary. So going on turn 14, which is all the way up here. Going on turn 14. I go here and I make here a fort. I see he has units there. Milan was able to push back here, which I was very impressed. And he did kill my men, which I was baffled that he was able to win. I still want to see that episode. And he was able to get inside this fort using his spies. Now I do have my troops here, and I see. Oh yeah, because what I did after the fort, I expanded and put another fort here. Yet he was able to, and I put some troops here out in the open. Yep, which I thought I could just siege this normally, and but he was able to send troops in. He was able to crack the forts open, and he was able to get in. Now Hungary is expanding here, so now I'm starting to get a little bit anxious because I thought this was gonna be with the troops here, losing those troops here, my North Division. I kind of said, "Oh, that's not good," and I lost a battle here, so that's delaying me. Hungary is here, and I start to feel a little bit threatened. Financially, I'm growing a lot, but I felt a little bit threatened here. So going on turn 15. So going on turn 15. Apparently I didn't make a fort, so even with my spies, I'm not able to get in. The doors just do not open. I most likely make a fort here and I wait for my turn. Now they took burn, and I'm like, oh dang, and they were able to attack this fort. Now he has troops here, so I easily attack them and win. Because by the way, because I placed my troops here, which I thought it was far enough. Now I'm starting to get a little bit anxious, and I'm trying to get into a diplomatic deal with them over here. Now I have these troops here that came from France, and they are attacking me. Akasu is still a no-goner, and I do have a ship here with troops, which doesn't help me nothing. But I still have my faction leader here, and I'm moving troops south. With Hungary, I'm pushing in, and there's very little they can do because I know he doesn't have only has two troops here, and this guy also attacks here. So now I'm getting inside the heart of Hungary because I know they have this troop here, so there's as much as they can have elsewhere, and I'm growing financially. But that was kind of made me a little bit uneasy. I thought Milan would have been easier to destroy, but I was very unlucky with my spies, and he was lucky, or you know, save reload with his spies. So this is where I get the help from England, but I cannot accept, which sucked because I got into diplomatic relationships with England and they offered me some money in exchange for peace. Now, as you guys can see, Milan just expanded everywhere. That was a very good piece, a push from Milan, and I wasn't able to get the 2k from England because I felt I needed some. I needed England not to attack me, so I needed to get into a diplomatic deal with them. So what I did was basically use them as a loan. I negotiated with them for them to give me a loan. And this has two advantages. First, I really wanted more money. Not that I'm not making enough, but I did want more money. And the fact that now I own their money makes England less likely to attack me. Here I keep on expanding and I keep going inside Hungary because I know Hungary is using his forces here. Now, this was a very stupid move. So they made a fort here. They were able to get here, and I only have these two troops. And I was gonna attack them here, but I see that Hungary has a unit here and has another. So Hungary's like I don't know if they were scouting or whatever, but I have a unit here. He's possibly thinking, oh, I'm safe. Because if I attack them, I get 300 units from Poland, from Milan. Now, with this guy, I, human, can destroy all of them. So I was definitely able to kill them. It sucked that I wasn't able to get the man of the hour because I wasn't able to split these forces because I really needed one. But I was able to take this fort, which was good because it kind of made Hungary not expand north. Now Hungary has some troops here, and Milan was able to take this fort here. So that's when I say fuck. That didn't went well. Now I have more troops coming on here, which eventually I'm gonna use them to attack this here in the future in a timely manner. At the same time, Sicily is giving me a lot of hassle. It's AI, but it's worrying me a lot, so I have to make some troops here for him not to attack me. So this is worrying me a lot, but I'm using this over here as a production center where I'm making ballistas. I have troops here and my spies cannot open the fucking gates. They can't open the gates. I can take them out with these troops over here, but the spies do not open the gates even with 76. And I'm like, ah, dang it. Here, that was a defeated army. I spread it all over. So I'm still spreading that army, waiting for an opportunity to go after Dijon, since I had a spy inside. I don't like the fact that they were able to expand well here, so I'm just putting a lot of spies inside this city. And I'm already gonna build, if not now, I made a decision. I cannot let them expand more. So I'm gonna see if I block them here. Because I was investing a lot of effort in other fronts. And Milan was able, which is a good play, was able to just expand. Now I possibly go for Ragusa with this spy over here. I just go and I go and take Ragusa. Okay, he died, but I just go and take Ragusa. I also know that the Byzantiums are gonna attack me, so all of a sudden I'm fighting Denmark, which was killed Poland, which was killed Hungary, Milan, Byzantium, and Sicily. I don't know what Spain was gonna do, um, or will do, as of this point. And I know England won't be attacking me. So England wants to expand its own economy and all of that. So he didn't mind sending me his extra cash as long as I pay him in the future, which I will, because I'm a trustworthy person in this hot seat. So I didn't like the fact that I wasn't able to expand. Now I also know I'm very rich. I'm making a lot of money. So I just need to hold Milan over here while I keep on destroying Hungary. Hungary is really helping a lot Milan. So as of next turn, I think we can show you more one turn. Let's go up to turn 17 because I want to leave you guys in a cliffhanger. I want to leave you guys not knowing what's gonna happen next because it's either I make it or I break it. Now, I do have advantage versus Milan, obviously, but I'm fighting a lot of many factions at once. So here, as you guys see, I'm able to take up to this over here, which is great. I'm not able, again, my spies keep on failing and failing and failing. My spies do not manage to open Florence gates. But Milan cannot expand forever, so I kind of was able to put a lot of spies here. Now I still wasn't able to strike some money out of England, but just as a spoiler, they eventually managed to send 2k over my way, which does help because that means that they won't be attacking me. Now with them over here, yeah, they attacked me. They attacked my ships. So they were able to push back once again. So I'm still not able to crack in Milan. They've been playing a good game. At the same time, I'm sending troops here because I do want to kill Sicily because Sicily has an army here. So I also am afraid of taking one of these cities and just have Sicily attacking me and have Sicily expand. Now I'm already at war with Byzantium because I went and I took this city here. I took this from Ragusa. So at least my my thingamajins here are going well, and I am expanding, and I'm sending my troops here. Now, do I show you guys one more turn? I guess this is how you guys get to see. I'll make the next episode later. We are on turn 17. Currently, we are on turn 19 in real life, and you see this expanding. But as you can already see, I'm already preparing here. So I stopped expanding here. I said, fine, keep that. I'm just gonna put a lot of spice here. And I know if he just takes me this, chances are the spies will just be able to open this later. So he takes these, I'll be able to take them. And I know they don't have that much diplomacy. If you guys see all of the human players, this was also a player, and so was this. I grew a lot. Obviously, England, Milan, Byzantium, Spain, Hungary. Militarily, Milan did lost some troops here. They also expanding, but so did I. I lost men, they lost men, Sicily lost men. Production, now territorial, I'm expanding a lot, but I know it's a matter of time financially. Now it's a matter of time until Byzantium finishes the Turks and is only worried with me. So Hungary is getting damage and we have a status quo. Obviously I make troops here. And we have a status quo here. They are not attacking, I'm not attacking. Innsbruck, that's a problem. And I see he's moving his troops south, which sucks because now even if I take some of these troops, cities I have Hungary to worry and Sicily to worry. And I'm trying to see what to do. At this point I'm way more I'm just making a lot of money. I'm sustainable and I just want to control the seas. Take out Acacio, eventually get in Florence. I mean, there's a point where my spies are going to open this. And I'm just producing more spies and more troops to go up north. And I still have this guy here. I believe I did take Milan. And I have armies here. Oh, that's right. I have this army here, which I bypassed Acacio. And I just went to Genoa. So you guys can see what I can do. with this army here can wreak a lot of damage. So this is where we're gonna stop. Will I be able to take Gen 1 Milan? Now I remember, yeah. That this is where the tide starts to turn. Ballista, that's deadly here. Florence might open. Milan might open. Florence might already be open,
Kaiser.
actually. Bologna has a spy. Here, he cannot produce spies as many. Here, I'm also gonna stop him from expanding. I can already make ballista, so I will make a ballista. I'm already sending my general here. While at this front, I'm expanding also. I already have a general going here to Russia. What the hell? Why do I have so many troops here? I don't remember. Oh yeah, they aren't able to sally out. I possibly did this to hurt their income. They can sally out with just these troops because I just need to charge at them, so it's risky. Um, that's how we see the situation. We see a good relationship with England. I think next turn he sends me 2k, which I'll eventually pay them back. But at least I know they won't attack me. They also don't want me to attack them because in their mind I'm a strong faction and I can attack them. In my mind, I'm already dealing with a lot. I'm just going in and taking care of Hungary. And but the turn before, turn 15, when they took Bern and Mates, I started to get a little bit worried. Obviously, this turn, I likely will take Genoa, Milan, Florence, and eventually I'll be able to take this also. I have here a ballista. Even if he has all of those troops, I still have a ballista and I have more troops being produced. I possibly send horses here to try and take Tunis. So, and I have troops going up north also. So this is where this stands at this moment. Now, what angers me is Sicily and Hungary. Although Hungary has a very crappy main unit, and Sicily is just gonna be like kind of annoying if they do actually attack me. But it's AI. But that's like Sicily is giving me so much of a headache with that and with all of the boats they have because I move my boats and I kind of worry that he's gonna attack me. But here it's how the turn is at this point. I'm just gonna block them from expanding more. I'm just putting this full of spies, thinking he's not gonna be able to get in. And even if he does, then the doors are gonna be open and I can just retake that. So I just want to stop Milan from expanding north while I organize myself here. I take Genoa, Milan, Florence. That just turns the tide in Italy. Or maybe I don't. You guys have seen next episode. And I'm pushing down on Hungary while I send some loose armies to take Kaffa. At the same time, I take Danzio and I possibly expand here to make a threat to Byzantium. By this point, is Turkey already dead? If Turkey is not dead this turn, it's gonna be dead the next turn. See, under siege. And something tells me they don't have family members here. Because they do actually die. Spoiler alert. At the same time, I have a diplomat going around. Because I want to bribe this city. Because I do have a lot of money. I'm doing well financially. And I do suck some cities. So I do have a very strong income. But I need to hold my stuff. Because I don't want to overexpand. I don't want to keep attacking them because it might be too dangerous. And I already know that it's a matter of time. I don't want Milan to get a lot of income, but Milan has very weak. He's overstretched himself also. So there's as much as Milan can do. And now that Hungary is being dealt with, because don't forget, I feared Poland and Hungary a lot. Uh, when Milan started attacking me, I had my troops south. So he kind of had free range to do whatever he wanted, and my two main forces were defeated. One was defeated here, the faction leader was defeated here, and this troop almost got defeated in its entirety, but some survivors remained. and I know I can just take them out with this. But yeah, let's see what we do next episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're liking these episode styles. See you guys next time.